Hey! We're officially live. Hopefully everybody can hear us and see us. If you're in chat, let us know, as always, if there's any glitching or anything going wrong. Moving forward, we're going to do a little recap, as we always do. But before we do that, let's go around the table and everybody introduce yourselves, as well as the characters that you're playing. All right, Phil, you want to start at this time?
Hello.
There you are.
Good question.
Hi.
Hey, I can hear you now.
Good. Hello, it's me. I'm Phil.
Hi.
I'm part of Baby Beard Media with Ellen, who sits above me. We're Aussies. We are content creators, actors, and funny peeps. And the main thing we do is we tell stories and play RPGs, both tabletop and otherwise. So you'll find us on the streams like this, or you'll find Ellen on Fallout streams. But we also, our in-house thing is a podcast called Roll to Cast, ROLE, where we play a different game every season in short kind of TV-style seasons. At the moment, we're in the middle of Kids on Bikes, which is, as people are pointing out, very much like an episode of Round the Twist, but we're in it. Which is really cool. Please check that out. It's going great guns. There's a season for everybody because there's Cyberpunk in there. There's Pulp Cthulhu and all sorts of things. So yeah, that's us. And today,
Here we go.
I'll be playing
Reveal!
Where did Bud go? Or where did Phil go? What's
solo.
It's like Superman, just the glasses, and it confuses everyone. Where did Phil go? Oh yeah.
Pretty bad for a solo to have bad eyesight. Lucky I got cyber eyes recently.
That's true.
You could be like Chirrut from Rogue One. You just feel it.
Yep.
Sense it in the Force.
Rockette.
I'm one with the bullets.
And the Force is one with you. Hi, everybody. I'm Rockette Fox. And what amazing timing! I just finished with the crunchy things. I'm also going to joke at myself.
Oh God!
The
crunchy things are not finished with you.
I can't see you through the screen.
The crunchy things are one with me. Hi everybody, I'm Rockette Fox. You can find me in such classic places like Twitter, but mostly Instagram, but mostly over on my own channel, twitch.tv/RocketteFox, where lately you'll find me playing so much Biomutant, because it's anthropomorphic animals and finding a lot of outfits and riding around on other animals, and it's just a blast, and I've been having
Who could blame you? Who could blame you?
And but yeah, also in October, I'm going to be GMing my very first game, which is going to be Bluebeard's Bride, and I'm super stoked about it. It's going to be including some people you see before you now. It's Ellen. So I'm super excited about that.
Me?
It's true, including other people that you don't see here, because they're not in this game, but they are awesome nonetheless. And also super excited in October, I'm going to be partaking of a Dune game with other people that you see before you hear as well. Wave.
Hi.
Yeah.
That's me.
I don't know if I'm going to be in that one. Depends if I can get it.
Rob's definitely going to be in the one that I'm playing, and then there's scheduling stuff. But anyway, I'm super excited about that. And also I have a podcast called Fantastically Strange. It's weird and strange, so take a listen. But as far as tonight goes, I am playing Hades, and I'm super excited because I'm gonna be stealing something. We don't know what that is other than your heart, but just hang out and we'll figure it out together.
And Ellen.
Hi, well, I am Ellen. I am also part of Baby Beard Media, as the lovely Phil, who sits below me, demonstrated with his wonderful words. While we have a TTRPG podcast, we also do daily uploads of RPG games on our YouTube channel. So we would really love to blow past 500 subscribers, 1,000 into the stratosphere, and you can help us get there if you head to YouTube, Baby Beard Media, like and subscribe. If you like Witcher, if you like Dragon Age Origins, we've been doing Pillars of Eternity. We've also got some visual novel games like Hatterful Boyfriend and We Know the Devil, and all sorts of stuff. Almost a full year's worth of content for you to enjoy at your leisure, like a delicious smorgasbord. So head over there, like and subscribe. Don't forget to follow us on all the other socials. And if you really like, because we put a lot of effort into this and my wardrobe can't sustain itself, head over to the Baby Beard Media Patreon. We have all sorts of cool goodies there, including monthly hangouts where you can actually play games with the beards. Sound pretty good. And I am playing Alley Katz, the rocker of your dreams.
Nice. Brandon.
I am Brandon Perkins, also known as DM_Brando. And while I do a lot of tabletop roleplay, I am also a writer. In fact, you can find the prologue of my newest book on Wattpad. If you look up Brandon Perkins, you might, maybe, possibly find it. Because
You did make it easy.
I have heard that it's very hard to search for me on Wattpad right now. And it's probably because I'm new on Wattpad. And they're like, I don't want to promote this guy. There's some other guy named Brandon. So, anywho, I'm going to be playing Rush. I'm a fixer. And I can get you whatever you need, and I can get it for you in a rush.
Very true. Well put. And I'm Rob Mulligan. I'm the game master here. I'm also the founder of Cyberpunk Uncensored. So do me a favor, check out Cyberpunk Uncensored on both Twitch and on YouTube. Give me a follow, give a subscribe. I put out multiple gameplays weekly, not just myself, but other great GMs like Brandon Perkins that was just talking. And he basically runs a Fallout game every Tuesday for our channel. We also have GM Capricious Nature running Cyberpunk Red every Saturday. I'm running different monthlies. I have one this Saturday, I believe, and then the following Wednesday, as well as right here every week on the Syrinscape channel. I also run Fallout for the Mad Queen on YouTube every Friday, where Brandon plays a ghoul. So we have a couple gameplays together out there. So check it out. Show some support. Like I said, look up Cyberpunk Uncensored. We also have a website with lots of cool free assets to help your gameplay, like auto-calculating character sheets and free scream sheets and conversion tables to take your 2020 weapons to red, cyber decks, program cards, just all kinds of stuff. Free campaign builder, weather randomizer, just all kinds of stuff. So check out cyberpunkuncensored.com as well. Aside from that, everybody, make sure you show some love to Syrinscape. They're the reason we're here. It's an amazing program. It adds sounds and effects and background noises, all kinds of cool ambiance and just goodness to your role-playing games, whether in person around the table or digitally online like we're doing right here. So give Syrinscape a follow and a subscribe right here on Twitch and over on YouTube. If you're watching the VOD on YouTube, go over to Twitch and give a follow and subscribe over there as well. And then share. Share their website, share this stream, post it around on Facebook, on Twitter, retweet, all that good stuff. Just show Syrinscape some love. Okay, cool. Let's get into the gameplay. Just a little recap. The deeper we get into this campaign, nip it in the bud, the less I want to pull it back and do such an extensive recap because we're getting sessions deep and so many things are happening. You're meeting NPCs and uncovering, just information and clues and things. So I'm just going to tell everybody, go watch all the previous sessions. They're all on YouTube. You can check them all out on the Syrinscape YouTube. catch up on all the previous sessions, find out all the little details that the players and characters have gone through. Just a quick summarization. They are on a drift nation called the Highwater Citadel, run by Umbra. There's multiple districts that they're going around questioning people. They're basically trying to find the missing fuel rods. This sort of aircraft carrier toting other cargo ships as a total drift nation has just been dead in the international waters because of the fuel rods being stolen. So the team has been sent from Night City by Council to go help Umbra locate them. She doesn't trust anyone in the city, so she's requested an outside source. So that's where the team is.
Nobody's talking.
What's that?
And nobody's talking.
Yeah, that's true too. You're getting a little bit of leads, but it seems like everyone's pointing the fingers at other districts, saying, "Oh, maybe they did, maybe they did. They're capable. They're capable." I think when we left, Bud was just going through a bunch of shit in Little China. Had to kind of prove himself in the Fight Club and did amazingly. They love Bud over there. And through that, they ended up getting some smart ammo. They ended up getting a favor owed to Xander, the leader of Little China, that the team can kind of pull from Amira, the, I guess, leader of the Middle Eastern district. So that's about where it is. But other than that, yeah, like you said, you found a clue. You've been checking things out. You got told kind of find who's more motivated rather than capable. Again, lots of vague leads and things. So that's where you're at. The team was just leaving Little China and on their way to the Middle Eastern district. Let's get Syrinscape sounds going. A little bit of the ocean water noises, the Citadel sounds going on. And yeah, we'll take it from there. The team just left Little China. You're walking across the main deck, kind of heading over to the Middle Eastern district, and I'll let you guys engage in any conversation.
Well,
Anyone got an ice pack?
no. Come on, don't you have jacked up healing or something?
Bud, you'll be fine.
Yeah, I know. I'll be fine. Just a few bruises. That's all.
We could always swing past that restaurant. Surely, if they sell fish, they gotta have a lot of ice, right?
I was just reminding you that I took physical beating for this favor.
Oh, you were just stroking your ego?
Hey, someone's got to.
Hades, while they're talking, Hades just like kind of takes a couple packets of maple syrup and just opens them and just like squeezes that out onto, like she puts one on Bud's shoulder and squeezes out just squeezes out all the maple syrup onto his shoulder and just like places the packet onto his shoulder.
Well, I knew that. I heard that honey is an antibacterial, but I think maple syrup's just full of sugar.
No, I think this will help. And then she another one
already.
And just sticks it to his back.
Okay, no, that's okay.
There you go. There you go. And then she takes a muffin and crumbles it up and just like sticks it to him. There.
Okay. You're paying for having my armor jack cleaned, okay?
No. Yeah, should we swing past the room? I think Bud might need a shower.
Yeah, you smell pretty bad, Bud.
Oh yeah, whose fault is that? How far do we think this favor with Amira stretches?
It depends on the dirt that he's got on her.
Yeah, I know, right? He was too cooperative, right?
Yeah, it seems too neat. Amira stole from Umbra one time. Bad blood already exists, but I don't know, motive's pretty weak if that's why Amira took the fuel rod, but hey, it's better than nothing, and people use weak motives all the time, right? For much lesser crimes.
Isn't that your business model?
That's assuming that.
Very clever. What was that, Hades?
I said that's assuming that these people had anything to do with it at all, and it wasn't just some sort of random thing that some, people that want to take control that have no control at all want. Maybe somebody, maybe somebody that Umbra did dirty back in the day, Bud.
You think I stole the rod.
Bud
I
has
don't
been
know.
with us this whole time.
Have you,
It's a
Bud?
pretty
Have you
airtight
been with us
alibi.
the whole time?
Maybe she stole her own rods.
That's what I've been
I
saying.
like that. I like that. This is where we're going with it. Bud, we'll talk
Yeah,
after
Rob.
the session.
Interesting.
She's an Alley Cats fan. She needs to lure her here.
I
Oh.
mean, you know.
Well, money works just fine, I find. Really doesn't need to be more complex than that.
How better to woo someone than a real life crime drama? I'm just saying. Just saying.
Gets them every time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I'm wooed. It's more I am paid.
I guess that begs the question, though. Friendly wager. Who thinks that?
You gonna bet? You gonna bet
doing
on who did
sweepstakes
this?
now.
I'm just saying. I mean, if one of the district leaders had something to do with it, do we potentially have differing opinions on it? I'm sliding the idea out there, maybe.
Hey, we haven't met Amira yet, so we gotta collect the full set before we can
Okay, fair,
open a book
fair.
on these guys.
Okay.
Speaking
Not against
of,
opening the book. we gotta go see Amira. Yeah, that's right.
is this all conversation we're having as we're heading to the Middle Eastern district?
I guess so. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it is.
Deck, right?
I feel
Yeah.
like
I
we
just
were
wanted to
talking about
clarify.
him getting cleaned up, but we didn't actually vector in that direction.
Sea spray,
You just jump off and climb back on. It'll
My
be
favorite fragrance.
Just rub it in. Bud just rubs it. He rubs the blood in, spreads it around.
Bud's never stopped smelling like sea spray. It's natural musk now.
Yeah, you make your way across the deck, getting through the main part of the Citadel, having this conversation, a little banter, if you will. But you make it over to the Middle Eastern District, which is pretty much a flatboat hauler with a bunch of shipping containers on it. Again, you can see some barrels where maybe they burn fire for heat, for light at night. They're on, minimum emergency lighting. You can see neons along some of the walkways, but like none of the signs are lit. None of the homesteads or living shipping containers or even the shops. They're, on bare minimum. But as you approach, you see the power strip connecting it to the main citadel. You see the sort of plank walk leading out to the district. And as you make your way across there, once again, Rush is not feeling it. He still has not gotten his sea legs. He's battling. He's got the tummy rumbles. But but the rest of you are fine. You make it across. There's a couple security, just like every district seems. As you enter, there's a couple security guards kind of posted up right there. But as they see you coming in the bright sun in the middle of the day, they see those badges just clear as day on your chest hanging, and they just part and kind of gesture for you to enter.
God. Rush, are you gonna pull through this one?
I'm gonna try.
It'd be terrible if you threw up on the guards, Rush.
I don't want to blow chunks on anyone.
That'd be a real shame.
It would be a real shame. Take a lot of maple syrup to cover that smell.
Well, you are in luck, but yeah, I'd prefer not to use it for that.
I mean, it could clear a path.
Oh, it could.
Yeah, could you save it for a strategic moment?
I'll try.
We could weaponize this.
We-
I don't know that.
Oh.
Here. Oh, does anyone have any tape?
I've got duct tape.
Scared
Rush,
to ask.
Wait.
please.
You talking about
What?
taping over my mouth?
Yes, I am.
But then it's gonna
What-
come out my nose. How am I supposed to breathe? I'm just.
And as Hades is pondering that and trying to figure it out, you all enter the kind of center of this district, this Middle Eastern district. And as it opens up, You can see a lot of people gathered up and hanging out. It looks like there's a lot of like tables and people gathered doing different types of gambling and things like that. Try to get rid of some of these extra sounds. I apologize. There are no sirens and vehicles in the High Water Citadel. But as you enter...
I thought someone had hit the jackpot.
What if there's some nerd listening to Syrinscape?
Someone did really good.
On the Citadel.
But as you see the tables, they're kind of gathered up. You see some playing cards and playing dice and people kind of socializing and hanging out. It doesn't look like any of the shops are open or, really doing much business in this district. Comparative, say to the other districts, with the exception of Little China having their weekly combat fun. This district seems like it's completely shut down and everyone's just kind of hanging out, gambling, doing things like that.
And dominoes, backgammon. Drinking traditional coffee.
Crepes. Drink.
You can't talk about
Different kind of crap.
We said none of that in this season.
Where's the boss? Where's Big Boss?
Yeah. Do we?
Everybody give me a perception.
Okay.
Don't mind if I do. Better shift everything over back to threat detection. Whoa, who needs it?
Oh no.
28.
Yes, just as well.
Hades has a 28.
Because I got a 4.
Wow.
4.
Hades is all eyes everywhere.
Nice. Yeah, both Bud and Hades, especially Hades, through this crowd of gambling and tables and commotion, you see one table just off to the side, no different than the others, but a woman stands up, an older woman. You can tell by the slick back gray hair and a tight bun. She has kind of loose fabric clothing on, almost like looking like robes or drapings, very loose fitting, earth tones. She has a lot of jewelry. You can see that, lots of rings, different necklaces, all mixed match. Nothing, trying to stylize or anything. Looks like she's collecting jewelry a bit, but she looks like she could maybe be in her late 50s, early 60s, considerably old, not just for time of Cyberpunk, but High Water Citadel as well. But the second you notice her and kind of standing out amongst the crowd, and Bud notices her as well, she stands up at the table and is walking right towards all of you.
Look at all the jewelry on her.
Oh, yeah. Whoa.
Don't even think about it.
That's why Hades notices her. Eyes immediately just...
He's gonna shake
She's
her
a
hand and
magpie.
just come back with a handful
You ever
of
see
rings.
the animated Disney Robin Hood?
Excellent. I'm loving the earth tones. I don't know, it's something different.
We've been spotted.
Well, yeah, there's hardly anything else going on around here, so...
Yeah, 4 edge runners.
May have been the hardest hit. Maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, they got a vendetta, don't they?
As you're discussing that, the woman, quickly makes her way right up to where all of you are standing, cutting through the crowd, and she puts both of her hands out, like reaching for you. She reaches towards Hades and towards Bud, one hand each, and she just, "Hello, I am Amira. Welcome to the Middle Eastern District. This is my district." And she holds out her hands.
I guess I'd take her hand. A bit confused.
Yes, and she kind of holds your hands and turns and starts walking back towards her table. "Look, come with me, everyone, come with me." And she starts walking towards her table, holding your hand, kind of escorting you too.
All right. I mean, it's a means to an. It's a means to an end, right?
In for a cent, in for a euro cent, in for a euro buck.
It's got less of a ring to it.
It does, it certainly does, yeah.
Yeah.
And she makes,
I'm gonna
any ideas?
follow her wherever
Yeah,
she's heading. We need to question her, so
Yeah, she escorts your group over to the table where she was sitting. When she gets over to the table, she just kind of looks over the table, and the 4 other people that were sitting there kind of get up and just nod at her and smile. And does anyone understand any Middle Eastern languages at all? Well, she's...
No.
Okay, well then you're not getting the particulars, but she says something that reminds you of a Middle Eastern language. You don't know the specifics, but says it to them. They all smile and, go on. You see a couple go to a different table, a couple others socialize with other people. As she sits down, please sit with me.
What game are we playing?
Well, we'll play some dice if it so interests you, and I'm happy to hear that it does. But first, I heard from Xander you were coming to pull the favor I owe him.
Yep.
Well, we'd like to know some details first about what the favor is. I'm not gonna get something that I don't know what I'm getting into, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I absolutely understand, and I need to get some information too first, but the favor will give you direction for your investigation. And I will give you information that will help you tremendously. It will be the favor that I owe. And I will pass that on. But first we need to get to know each other a little better. And, we can engage in some light questions, and that's fine. I'll answer, and you will have to answer as well. And maybe, as your friend said here, we can play a little game and maybe have questions as we play. Are you interested?
My name is Hades, and I do have a pet bunny, and I have a pet snake, and I do like pastries, and I like French toast, and I like milkshakes quite a bit.
This is good information, but I think I have some more specific questions for you, as I imagine you do for me.
Well, you didn't tell me what kind of pastries you like.
All Hades' answers will be food-based.
Yes.
Well, I'm not interested so much in pastries. Sweets are not my favorite. In my older age, I have to be a little healthier.
That's, speaking of, you've been completely shut down by Umbra, right? I mean, this place is dead without any trade coming in or out.
Yes, shut down in more ways than one. As you can tell, we're on minimum power. Me and Umbra aren't the best of friends, but before we get into it, everyone grab some dice. Let's play. And you can see everybody in front of you. You basically have a couple D10s in front of you. Does anyone have any gambling skills?
Ah, damn it. The only thing in front of me right now is D20s.
So I have 2 in gambling with my 5 in. That gives me a 7 base. I have 7 base in gambling.
Why have any in gambling?
I say life is a gamble. And by that, I mean, I don't think I put any points in it.
I didn't.
Well,
but
your
I'm
intelligences might be higher than mine. I might give you a higher base on that.
Don't count on it.
And 0 in gambling, so.
I have 0 in gambling, but I have a decent.
Ali is street smart, not
book
smart.
Intuitive.
So everybody grabs their dice. She asks everyone to roll. So basically, everybody give me a gambling check. Gambling skill check.
Gary, I feel like
Awesome.
Rush might do the best out of this. Yeah, no.
Yeah, I rolled a 3.
9
Give
for me.
10.
So spending. Hades is gonna spend 2 luck.
Okay.
Because what better time?
14 on Rush for people who
Yeah.
are just listening. Yeah.
Nice. So she leans in and says, "Okay, well, it looks like I maybe have gotten the best of this round, so I'm curious. I know you are all from Night City, called by Umbra to help her with her investigation, but I'm curious. What exactly do you do in Night City, and who do you work for? Are you working for Umbra?"
We're contracted almost. We're not working for Umbra necessarily.
It's a terrible person.
Oh, she's very, very terrible.
We don't like her.
We're edge runners like back in the day. We do wet work
And then Umbra just
off books.
hired you from the city to come locate her fuel rods?
She got
Yeah.
in touch with the PD in Night City, yeah.
Okay.
We're the resources that Night City could spare.
When they don't want to get their hands dirty.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
plausible deniability.
So are you maybe treated a little expendable?
Who isn't expendable? I mean, look around. Everything's been shut down to a standstill. We have a job. We're gonna do the job.
You should see Night City N-Train floods every week.
Yeah.
We're all in the shit. Just trying to help dig each other out.
Sometimes literally.
I understand.
Yeah.
True.
Okay, I understand. Roll again. She rolls again. Everybody give me gambling.
Gamba. More 14s.
I feel like this is gonna be Rush's area, since he is the luckiest of us.
I haven't
He's
used any
not
luck
dumping
yet.
his luck in at the moment. He's hoarding all
And,
that luck.
Yeah.
10 for Allie. Yikes.
I'm using 2 more of my luck. Because why not?
2 more 14s
11.
and an 11.
Who got the? You said somebody got a 14.
Both myself. And Brandon, that's your second roll there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Oh, wow.
Rush and Bud both got 14.
Yeah.
Okay, Mira smiles. She says, "Oh, you did very well this round. Feel free to ask me a question." She looks towards Bud and Rush. It looks like you two have beaten her.
Bud, ask about food.
Rush, you're the talkie man.
Yeah.
Rush, ask about food.
Talkie man? That's how you want to phrase it?
I think that
Just
that,
reminds me.
I like your funny words, man.
that was a direct example of Bud not being the good talky wordsmith. There's something wrong.
I don't make the words talky good.
Rush, Rush.
Yeah.
Rush, ask about maple syrup.
Uh,
Ask about
Don't,
Rush.
don't do that.
Rush.
I'm gonna focus on the
Rush.
investigation right now. Sorry, Hades.
I think she has nap.
We'll get more chances for maple syrup talk. Mira,
Yeah.
you know why we're here. And I want to know, who do you think is responsible for this?
I honestly do not have an idea of exactly who's responsible, but I will tell you. I've heard some rumors, and these rumors, whether valid or not, do speak to me. And I think maybe, if I had to make my best educated guess, I would say it has to do something maybe with the jail. Have you investigated the jail?
Yes.
There's a lot of rude people in there.
Many people may be dealing with issues with Umbra, maybe criminals. I don't know. And honestly, I don't know the details of such rumors, but nonetheless, I hear rumors. And one of the ones I hear is that it is possible that the jail, in one way or another, I'm not sure, has something to do with the fuel rods being missing.
That's pretty vague.
Yeah.
And how exactly do you know that?
I catch the rumors, as you can imagine, anyone with as many connections as me. You know, the wind speaks to me. It comes off of the ocean waves, and I catch rumors, and I hear what happens in the city, and
Just listen at a shell, huh?
exactly.
But yeah, so are we meant to interrogate the sea, the mist? Can you give us some names, please?
I have no names. I just have rumors that maybe somehow the jail is involved in one way or another. I am not sure exact, but it's at least a rumor that I know.
That's very convenient that if we're looking for criminals, they're in a jail. I mean, you just make that up off the top of your head?
Well, it's very interesting that you would call criminals the ones that would take fuel rods from someone like Umbra. Very interesting. But furthermore, I think it was these two that won the round and should be doing much of the talking, young lady. She looks towards Bud and Rush. Next round, let's play. Everyone give me a gamble.
Damn it. I haven't rolled it like above a 2 or a 3. Oh no, the 14 was a bit high.
No. No.
Got a
7,
13.
yeah, 7 or 14, yeah.
Nothing above a 10 for me.
Was that 13? Was that your new one?
Yeah,
Our
I
best
got a
is
13.
13, yeah. Our best is 13.
Yeah, Umbra smiles. It looks like she won this round as well, like the first round.
be right.
But,
Me too.
well, why don't you tell me this? What exactly are your motivations for solving this case? You said it's a job. You're here to do a job, figure it out, and leave. But as you clearly have said, you say Umbra is a bad person. I know she's a bad person. What exactly motivates you to help her? Is it just the job?
For some of us.
I do a job, I get paid. That's about
We
it.
get to go home.
Yeah.
And then we
Get
get to do
paid.
other jobs that are more
my
fun
rent.
and with less terrible people sometimes.
Yeah, this is a step to
There's
something
no
better.
guarantee of that part. Yeah. And Rush up here gets to puke a little bit less.
I cannot wait to get off the water. No offense.
I can tell you don't look so well. In fact, and she snaps her fingers and somebody comes over. She says something in her language that you don't understand. They come back with some tea. You recognize the smell. It's a ginger tea. She says, this will help with your stomach.
Thank you very kindly.
And then she looks over towards Bud, and she says, so, you said it's a job and you're anxious to get it done and get out, and I can understand that, especially if this is not your normal environment, but I must say I can see in your eyes, you seem very comfortable in our town, and I can tell we have something in
Yeah, I'm
common
just-
that maybe both of us have lost a loved one at one point. I see some torment in behind your eyes, as quiet as you are.
Oh yeah, so you're just cold reading that off me. It's not a little birdie rumor you got.
I'm very good at reading people. I've been around a long time.
Yeah, me too, huh? Was she here when I was here? Do I know?
No, you don't recognize her. Yeah.
Okay. I don't necessarily know that we were in the Citadel at the same time.
Yeah, you don't recognize her.
As bad as my human perception is, can I tell if she is literally picking stuff up off me, or is she has some research on me?
Give me human perception.
12.
Yeah, you can't tell. You can't tell. She seems to
Shoot
know her
people,
shit.
don't-
It could be either way. You know, she's older. Maybe she's getting a good reading.
Well, I'll say to her, look, I know how to separate my personal business from my business. And I don't let anything that's happened to me compromise people I work with. So, no matter what you've heard about me, what we're telling you is the truth. We're here to find a bunch of dangerous material, make sure it's accounted for, make sure trade can open up into Night City again.
Well, I can tell that you're being truthful with me. To be honest, I can tell you've been through a lot. I'm not reading you at the face value. I don't have all the details on you. Don't get it wrong. I just can tell people. And I can somewhat tell you are good people. You're here. I understand it's a job.
Well,
But I also hear that you recognize Umbra as a bad person, regardless of this one might say of it just being for money or thinking those against her are bad. I don't bother myself with such thoughts, but I can tell that you've been through some proverbial shit.
Who hasn't this day and age?
Very true. You know, I've lost some loved ones and people that matter to me due to Umbra as well. I'm sure you've heard of my past with her.
We have.
We hear you don't get along. Yeah, sorry.
No, that's fine. We've heard a little bit about your past. Something about some theft and then some murder.
Yes, I'm sure it'll be mouth to mouth explained as theft. I was merely trying to get back to my people what was overtaxed at one time by Umbra's greedy self, and she's not a good person, as we've already established. And when I set things right, she didn't like it and made an example of people I care about. She's too much of a coward to go directly after the ones who run the districts. She knows that that would cause many problems of war and maybe even people back home getting involved. But she makes examples out of everyone, and people live in fear. I don't necessarily live
You
in
got some
fear.
very loyal, strong men.
Well, she has loyal people. It's all about the money. Or fear.
So you took back something that you thought was wronged in the past. What's different about this time?
This time has nothing to do with me. Fuel rods do nothing for me. When I was trying to get money, it was money that she took from me by overtaxing. I had to get it back to my people and set my district right. Put the balance back to normal. The fuel rods, they do nothing for me. Except now, to be honest, I wish I had them. I would put them back in so we could get power to the Citadel and back to normal trade. But part of me understands what's going on. I can understand the need to take the power away from such a woman. Everyone roll
So you
again.
think someone's trying to destabilize the Citadel?
Everyone roll again. I want to play.
Hades rolls a 16.
Hey,
Nice!
Maple syrup question coming up.
oh no, yeah, we don't want her to win.
You're all like, yeah! Oh, wait. Shit.
Yay!
Wait.
I thought you were gonna say she loaded.
Candy apples. Sorry.
I thought you were gonna say she loaded the die by sticking the good side with maple syrup.
Yeah, anybody above 13? Other than Hades?
No.
Nah.
Okay, yeah, Mira smiles and...
You go, Hades.
Looks like maybe you got the best of me this round, and the table is yours, young lady.
Why, thank you. So, my question for you. Who over at the jail is a gambler?
I have no idea.
Don't you? Everyone knows who loses money whenever they run a fine establishment like this. Everybody knows who owes them. And information can be really valuable.
Yeah, there is... I'm not exactly sure of who maybe is in jail now, or anything of the criminals. I'm not sure.
I was
I
more
think she's
curious-
asking, who does your rumor point you towards in jail?
The rumor that I have just says that somehow the jail is involved with the missing fuel rods. But you said you've already investigated the jail, so if
We
nothing has
spoke to a
happened...
few people down there. I think
Yeah.
Hades is... Anyone down there lost a few eddies on your boat, I think is what she's asking. Is that right?
Oh, no.
I was more curious about the people working at the jail, not people who are housed in the jail. Like the
well,
jailers.
any of the jailers that work for Umber, I'm sure she has different shifts of her little hit squad minions. I do not know. I'm
You
not
don't have-
familiar, but they're all just bad people or doing it for the paycheck.
And you don't have leverage on any of them?
No, I do not have any leverage on any of Umbra's people. I'm sorry.
Oh, good try, Hades.
Yeah.
I bet someone does, though.
But it sounds like
We
if-
re-roll?
yeah, go ahead, roll.
To 9.
Anybody
15?
15 or 14 or higher.
I don't like my ads.
Okay, looks like Bud. Yeah, Bud beat Mira. Yeah, she got a 14. So
14
yeah,
too.
she looks towards. Well, would go to a defender, but Bud beat her.
Yeah.
So she looks at towards the Bud. Oh, got the best of me again. It seems like maybe you have a little bit of experience in the gambling. I can appreciate that. I like that.
Gotta while away the time between jobs. Well, I'm gonna step out of character. Okay, what have we've asked, like, who do you think did it? What's your beef with Umbra?
Yep.
What should I ask?
Well, I'm keen.
Give me a little metagame help here, guys.
I'm
you can-
keen to hear exactly how the whole "sorry I stole from you" thing worked out, because Umbra doesn't seem to take too lightly to those who wrong her. We have people strung up for lesser crimes. So how the hell has Amira managed to keep power and clearly had a bubbling resentment for Umbra this whole time while still running the Middle East district?
I'm also curious about the whole favor deal with
Yeah, what does Xander have
Maybe I'll
on her?
Maybe I'll just cut to the. Maybe I'll just cut to the chase there. That's what I'll do. So when she looks at me, I'll go. Look, maybe it's time to get a bit more serious. You got a favor for us? Says it'll guide us to the next part of our investigation, or at least the part that you want us to investigate next. Maybe you should spill the beans.
Yes, I think maybe it is about that time. I promised Xander that I would pass this favor to you, and I do owe him.
Yeah, what do you owe him for, if I may ask?
Well, at the time of my issue with Umbra, on her killing spree, making an example of my top people in some family, he stepped in, covered some of the expense just to stop the pointless killing. Doesn't necessarily mean he's a good person, but he did it at that time. I don't know what his motivation in helping me, but he did. And I've owed him my life since, and I told him one big favor anytime he needs it. And well, he has passed it on to this, so I imagine you have done something for him or impressed him enough. I do not know, but he said to make sure I pass it on to you and it's honest. And
Broke a few guys.
I'll honor that. What was that?
I said I broke a guy's skull. He thought that was funny.
Oh. So maybe you were part of his fight club. I know he loves that. It's a bit too brutal for me.
A little barbaric. Everyone's got to get their kicks somehow.
Is this why you have all the current wounds?
Yeah.
No, he's just like that.
It's also why he smells
I
like
fell down
that.
the stairs. Yeah.
I can tell all of you seem nice and honest, and like I said, I owe the favor. This one a little more sassy. She points towards Allie. I don't know if I like you as much, so I don't know, but the rest of you seem very nice. I can appreciate where you stand when it comes to Umbra. And like I said, I owe the favor, so I'll tell you this. Do you have access to Umbra's system? And just, made out of game. Out of the entire ship, the passes, access to everything you get in systems, avoiding black ice, and, wherever you want to go with this. The one place that Umbra did not give you access was her quarters, her main office and quarters and system. But she's asking, do you have access to Umbra's system?
Surprisingly, no.
Yes, doesn't surprise me one bit. I'll tell you this, that is your key. Your main direction is find a way to get access into Umbra's system. I do not know how you can do this. It's not the easiest of tasks, but I know that you maybe could go by force, by skill, be sneaky, a distraction, something. That's up to you, very experienced edge runners. That's not my expertise, but I can say, get into her system, get into her files, and look at the details. There will be an inconsistency, and somewhere in the files, in the inconsistency, you will find your clue. It will tell you exactly where to go. That's all I know. I do not know what the inconsistency is. Maybe it has something to do with the jail or something else because of the rumor. Maybe it has to do with one of the districts. Maybe it has to do with Umbra herself. I don't know. But I can tell you that some type of inconsistency in the system is your key.
How do you know that?
I've had family work for Umbra in the past as part of her net running team. And there's always something there. And I don't know exactly the details, but I know that it's the inconsistencies where Umbra hides what she does and what happens on ship.
So, Hades here is our resident whiz kid. Do you want to point her towards an access point?
Well, you would have to get into Umbra's system in her quarters, her head office. And if you remember back when you first met Umbra and you entered her office, which was a big sort of open room with like some doors off to the side. There's some people going through cargo on one side. There was like a row of 4 Netrunners jacked into a system on the right on side of her main desk. So maybe that's what she's referring to as her main system, her main quarters.
Hades' face. I don't want to go there.
She gives off a weird vibe and it tastes weird and I don't like it.
Well, she gives off
Come
an
on, you
evil
want to get
vibe.
in then. You want to poke around her net, admit it.
Poke around in there, but I don't want to run into her. She might get me with a tentacle or something.
That's what we're for. Watch
Yeah.
your back.
And I bet this will make you very happy, Amira, having us run amok in Umbra's system. Sure, there's nothing else motivating that.
Well, anything to help people that can see that she's not a good person. And regardless of what you're investigating, this will help you find the answers I believe you need to know.
Well, you know we have to do due diligence and search your ship, right?
Of course, of course. Everybody give me human perception.
8.
12.
I want to put
15.
point of luck in there. $18.
Yeah,
I don't trust it.
yeah,
That's why I'm sus.
Yeah, Hades
No
and,
shit.
and Allie, you can tell that, everything that she has told you just now with this favor appears truthful. When she says, I don't know what details might be in there, but there's an inconsistency that'll help you, she's truthful with that. When she says stuff like, you'll find the truth I think you need to know, but I don't know the details, like she keeps kind of hovering around that sort of stuff. That's beating a dead horse a bit. She's being absolutely truthful with that. But you can tell that she is holding back something. Hades, you can tell she's holding back something. Allie, you can, with that human perception, you can tell she's holding back something that might be helpful. Like she's apprehensive at telling you. Maybe it's a trust issue or something. Maybe it's the approach that one of you is taking towards her or something, but she's holding something back.
Listen, Amira, cards on the table. We're not all good people. Okay, we've done some good things, some bad things. I think we're all hoping that at some point the good will outweigh the bad. Yes, we're here as part of the district PD, Yes, we're not afraid to get our hands dirty. That doesn't mean we want to. And if there can be a solution that helps everyone out, we are going to try our hardest to find it. You might not like us, you might not think we're honest, but as someone from experience, honest is usually what people do when they're not nice. It's the best weapon to beat someone with. I think we just want to get to the end of this in the most peaceful manner we can. All right? You don't have to like us, but I know you're not telling us something that could help us. And I thought you valued honesty. Yeah, sure. So is that thing as a player where you're like, yep, Pharaoh.
Yeah,
I'll do that check.
but with the role play you did in the tact approach, I am going to put a +2 on that.
Okay.
Nice.
Just for the role play. So, and that's what you needed. You got perfect.
16.
Yeah.
With that. All my luck's gone.
Yeah, she pauses and looks at you and says, "Well, I appreciate that. You know, I can tell you have your doubts in me at first, but I think maybe you come around a little, and I think I can understand where you come from. And well, I do agree. And no one is good, no one is bad. There is no wrong or right. There is life and decisions and choices based on circumstances. And well, I can do you this extra piece of favor or information for you. And getting into Umbra's office is nearly impossible. She never leaves. Her living quarters are attached to the main office right next to the system. She trusts no one. She is always there. Unless she has a particular meetings or things she has to take care of personally. And I can tell you right now that tonight at 9 p.m. we have a meeting. All the district leaders were called to the public conference room for a meeting with Umbra to go over potential plans, whether fuel rods come back, they do not get back. She is trying to map out plans with districts, and we have a meeting. It should last at least an hour. 9 p.m. tonight. Maybe the only chance when Umbra is not in her office. I'll give you that. And
9 p.m. Got
hopefully
it.
it helps. Like I said, Umbra is a very bad person, and anything towards this situation, maybe the better. Look for inconsistencies in her files.
Okay. That's what we're gonna do. Thank you. Thank you, Amira. Thank you.
You're welcome. And honey, is your stomach feeling any better? She leans over to Rush.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that
Thank you very much.
Yeah, the ginger tea worked actually. No more sea legs. Settled your stomach. Helps you out. Well, feel free to look around. Enjoy some more gambling if you so wish, but stay on Umbra. Keep your eyes open, and hopefully the outcome of this will be for the better. And good luck. And she reaches out her hands again to shake everybody's hands.
At the same time?
Yeah, she's just kind of reaching around and touching everybody.
I was thinking
She's got a
General
very,
Grievous of
well-
like full arms come out.
No. She has more of that Middle Eastern vibe of, walking while holding hands, and the more body sort of embrace with the. It's less of a, American shaking hands sort of thing. There's boardware for that.
It's like
That's what Warp
forearms.
said. Warp, like there's an app for that. There's board for that. All right, but yeah, she shakes. She welcomes you to carry on whatever you want to do. And after that, she turns around and goes back over to some of the people she was sitting with before, some older people, and she starts talking with them.
Okay,
Got
well,
your deck primed up.
sorry, the what?
I was talking to Hades. I said, I hope you got your deck primed up.
Deck.
I know, it sounded
Relax.
like something else.
Your
This is a PG stream.
cyber deck.
There you go.
Come again for Big Fudge.
Your stud brand cyber deck.
Always do.
Oh god.
And yeah, let's take our 5-minute break right here while the team can gather their thoughts. We'll take a 5-minute bio break. Please, everybody in chat, don't go anywhere. Literally just going to take a 5-minute break. I'm going to leave the mics hot, so in case team chats ideas and stuff, the chat can be part of it. And no, we'll be right back. Bye.
Bye. I'm trying to find this quote from my favorite comic book. Something about lies. I was trying to quote it wholesale, but
Here's my question.
Yeah.
Because they left it intentionally vague when they wrote it. What does Midnight Lady do?
What doesn't it do?
It's a sexual implant.
Yeah, I know what it is.
Specifically.
But what does it do?
Well, have you ever had
that in this rating?
Do you know poppers?
Poppers?
Yeah.
Amyl.
Pop
Sorry,
rocks.
no.
Like amyl nitrate.
Yeah, it just makes things a bit loosey-goosey down there. I would imagine, so you need something like caffeine or adrenaline, right, to give you the stamina. And then probably just like, yeah, maybe something like a popper to like just kind of relax a little bit at the same time. Relax muscles.
Brent, what did you say, Brendan? You had an answer.
Oh, no, I said I'm not sure we could explain it with PG-13 rating.
Right. I think it maybe gives you conscious control down there.
I mean, maybe.
Oh, I found the quote. Damn it. It's from The Wicked and the Divine, and it's, beware the honest. They will hurt you just to make themselves feel clean. And I freaking love that quote so much. Because how freaking true is that? I don't know. It's happened so many times where someone's like, I'm just being honest. It's like, no, you just want to make yourself feel better. That's it. That's all she wrote.
Yeah. I don't know. Rush believes her, but at the same time, he suspects that this is like a no-win scenario. And we could be getting set up to be taken out so that we're no longer investigating.
Oh, yeah, I believe her. I just think it's like, it's in the sense of, weaponizing truth or like half-truth to get us to do what she wants, right? Which is so cyberpunk.
Yeah.
We are a tool at the moment in her toolbox that can be used at some point.
Yeah, we're all tools.
You heard it here first.
We're all tools.
Alright, I actually gotta get the loop.
Alright. Man, so this is the most revealing conversation we've had so far.
Yeah.
And that could be strategic on her part, to throw some of the suspicion off of her and get rid of the investigators at the same time. Because we get caught by Umbra. Umbra excommunicates us or executes us. Yeah. And
could be throwing us into a trap.
Could be. But at the same time, this favor was in exchange for her life, right? So if she takes it seriously, then maybe she's being honest.
Yeah, I mean, my feeling is that there's a secondary layer to everything. Like, it's too obvious that, one of the districts stole it to get leverage. I feel like there's more at play.
It has to be deeper.
Yeah, she is at least pointing us in that direction, whether that's for our good or hers. I don't think she's actively throwing us under the bus, is my instinct.
Okay.
But if we wake up in a bathtub in ice,
damn it,
Or we don't wake up
I'm
in the
not to blame.
bathtub,
That's right.
and our backup characters have to find out what happened to us.
Yeah,
It could happen.
it will happen.
It will 100%. It'll happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, we were just wondering, does Umbra, the parts we walked to, does she have any bathtubs? And maybe like a big ice machine, Rob?
No, you didn't see any bathtubs in Umbra's office.
All right.
Ow. What's the point of being a warlord if you don't have a big clawfoot bathtub? Honestly.
Well, you only.
Honestly.
Well, like what Mira said, her office, her living quarters, all that shit is all up there, But what you've seen is getting all the way up there and up into her main office. You walked into the office. There was other doors. There's things around, but
One of them's an organ harvesting room.
there has to be. She has to
We
have a
know
bathroom.
you, Rob.
She is human. No, and by all means, someone will end up naked, zip tied in a bathtub. But
That's what I'm saying.
yeah.
We know it. We're saying we're onto you already.
See, that's
It won't
why
be
I
a
got.
surprise this time.
I don't
That's
like.
why I got the Wolvers, the subdermal armor, and the hidden holster.
It's
just-
He's
anti-rocket.
waiting for it.
That's why I gave up all that empathy.
Just
Anti-GM device.
yeah. Strictly for bathtubs and zip ties.
So, well, yeah, that left an impression on Rush. I can tell you that. So he's doing
Again.
everything he can to make sure he's never unarmed.
That's funny.
I don't know if you missed it in chat, Brandon, but I got shivers the way you said murder.
Murder.
It was really good.
I saw that. Thanks.
Damn it. Can't find my book. It's all good.
Oh, I don't know how to get that info bar back up. I hit it somehow.
Alright.
That caramel apple looks great.
It almost reminds me of murder in a West Country accent. Murder, murder, murder.
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 Oh, there's killers, eh?
No luck catching them killers then. It's just the one killer, actually.
And we are back. Everyone can see us now. Hey. So, yeah, thanks to chat for hanging out, sticking with us for 5 minutes. Was Preston chilling now, too?
Yeah, but he won't come over.
He got mad because you called him out
Candy
from
apples.
biting your thigh the other day or whenever that was. He's all He's embarrassed. He's all camera shy
He's
now.
shamed.
He's shamed.
Nah, he was doing it during our Witcher recording.
Oh,
He
okay.
hasn't learned anything.
He's back. He's
He's
back, baby.
relentless.
He's embarrassed
Hey,
about
will
rolling
he
a
when
d20
you-
instead of a d100.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's what it was during the
Here he
giveaway.
is.
That Fallout giveaway.
He's so cute.
Yeah. He is.
He sheds like a...
you if you died.
Not me.
I like.
You, yeah.
I think BK in chat knows me too well. He says someone will end up naked and tied up in a bathtub. I'm behind on my monthly quota. I like that I have a monthly quota to meet. So many bathtubs, so many zip ties, so much nudity. I have to.
Sorry, honey, it's gonna be a late one tonight.
All
boss
right.
just
Demand for organs.
All right, team is in the Middle Eastern District. It's midday. We'll say late afternoon now, and you're hanging out. Amir is kind of doing her old thing. People are gambling, hanging out. What's the team doing?
Well, we do have to look around because Hades rolled a 9 on pickpocket.
Never change.
Well, let's look around the ship, look for anything hidden, and do a swoop with the old Geiger counter.
Yeah. Everybody give me a perception roll.
$19.
15 on perception.
15.
16.
Damn.
Yeah. Everything
solid
seems
point.
Russian bud with the high rolls.
yeah, everything seems fairly in order. You know, she deals in a lot of textiles and I think some raw spices and food materials as well. Yeah, nothing is triggering the Geiger counter. Through that perception, going through all her shipping containers, all her lower levels and storage and such, yeah, no fuel rods, no Geiger counter getting triggered. You don't even find, illegal, hidden drugs, weapons, anything like that, like how every district seems to trade in something or do something. You didn't find much on Amira's district.
What can
It's
I
your dirty
steal with a
laundry
9
book.
pickpocket?
A handful of raw spices.
Dang.
Well, who are you pickpocketing? Or trying to
Doesn't matter.
pickpocket? Because it's always contested.
Yeah, normally when she's done it before, it's just been like as they've been going through like the crates and stuff of things.
Oh, you want to lift something from storage?
Yeah, just like storage stuff.
Yeah, you can try to take, fabrics or...
Yes, the ugliest fabric there. The loudest, most recognizable, ugliest fabric.
It's a huge roll of it on you.
That can possibly be found. Hades will be like, yes, that is for me.
Yeah, there's a big roll of some really loud fabric.
And hey, at this point when everyone is kind of on their way to be heading out, Hades just kind of walks past with this roll of fabric. Just not even hiding it. Not even just carrying the roll of fabric on her shoulder.
Oh my god, Hades. That looks like a bozo threw up on it.
What? I can't hear you. This fabric
Yeah,
is
'cause
too loud.
I was gonna make that joke. Fuck. Damn it. I'll think of something else before we get off this district.
Figure I can make.
And she's gonna turn around and like the roll is so long, it's gonna like
whoa.
swing past, like
Yeah. Everyone needs to duck it.
Are you planning on paying for that, or?
Oh, Allie, I was gonna make you and me matching PJs and also matching PJs for Bud and Rush, and we can all have matching what? Because we're a team. And I'll make some for Mr. Hiss, Sir Hiss, and Fluffy, and we'll all be matching. And if there's enough left over, maybe I'll make Pox a hat.
and she turns back around and
Yeah. God damn. I'm gonna have to wear that pajama set, aren't I? God damn it. Okay. But apart from horrifying, migraine-inducing textiles, does anyone see anything that would point us in the direction of Amira? No clues?
Squeaky clean.
Too
Funny
clean.
that. Everyone is too clean on this goddamn boat.
I'm sure it won't stay that way.
I'm telling you,
I think Umbra stole it from herself.
But why? What does she possibly have to gain?
Rush.
crazy. If from one crazy person, why does anybody do anything? Why do any of us do anything? Why did you take over this whole dump? No offense, Bud. But like, why? Why do anything?
Well, she could be trying to destabilize things, use it to,
Pin it on someone
Cover.
else.
cover up, justify some sort of crackdown on the other districts. I don't know.
Does she need to? Bud, does she really need to make a justification? Couldn't she just crack down?
Not everybody's loyal to her. She's got a close cadre of hard-ass mercenaries, but, You've seen the districts do their own thing. The lower decks, not always controllable. Looks like, she's slipping a bit. Maybe she wants to shore things up.
Well, and if people are less happy than they used to be, I mean, it's been some time since she lit all the sick and infirm on fire in front of everybody. Besides, each of the independent districts have their own leaders now, and other ones are pretty well armed and could defend themselves, it sounds like. I mean, maybe she has to do something a little crazy.
Yeah, I guess maybe a fascist crackdown is due for a comeback.
Old
I have a
habits.
feeling. Sorry, Karen.
Old habits. They die hard.
Mm-hmm.
And as you're having this this conversation, kind of going through the Middle Eastern district and making your way out or whatever, Hades, you feel a hand kind of grab your shoulder and kind of turn you around, and it's Amira. It's Amira, and she's got about 4 or 5 guys behind her, younger. Look more like security, similar to what the 2 guys were wearing up at the front gate entering the district. And when you turn around, she just smiles at you and says, "Excuse me, honey, I believe that's mine."
What? I just found this.
Yes, I believe you found that
How-
in my cargo.
How much for, like,
So
I don't know, 10 meters?
Okay. Yes. Let's figure this out. So you went and you stole some of my fabric, and now you want to buy it from me?
What if?
Hades picked out a fabric she liked. I was hoping maybe we could get a cut of it.
Oh, give me a persuasion.
We can take it back. Damn it.
You're
Any chance for any of those +2s, audience?
There actually were at the beginning of the game. There was like 3 different +2s given, just so you guys know. Yeah. You
shoot.
can use one if you want.
Okay, well, is
Well,
it
there's 3 of 'em.
persuasion?
Yeah, persuasion.
Persuasion. Okay, I'm gonna use one if that's cool with the group.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
I think, there's another one. Throw it in.
Oh, look, and somebody gifted you more.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Oh,
Whoa.
girl.
Oh!
And she's
Oh!
Oh, well.
Okay, I understand my confusion, and that's fine if you want to purchase. I just wish maybe next time you come and you just tell me, hey, I would like to buy some fabric, and I could show you
Yeah.
options, and but that's,
Sorry, it
that's
was like
fine.
right at the bottom. I figured it would be a hassle to get it out.
Ladyship, we
Yeah.
were looking to try and find you, but we were making our way on the rest of the walkabout of the ship, and we didn't want to bother you at the table, so we were doing the rest of our search to come and find you.
Okay, give me,
Yeah,
give
honestly,
me a persuasion,
it's-
Hades.
Oh no.
You talk.
There's +2s. There's +2s.
I'm gonna use a +2 as well.
Okay.
And my other luck.
Damn it!
That's a 3.
Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Sweating here.
Oh, no.
Yeah, she looks at you and I don't. You know what? No, no fabric, no sales. You know what? District is down, and I don't like the way this sounds very much. She snaps her fingers, and 2 of the guys just yank the roll off your shoulder, Hades. She says, maybe it's time to move on, and good luck with your investigation. No human perception. You can tell she actually was a little bit offended.
Can't make an omelet. Can't steal some fabric without upsetting the district leader.
Well, you know.
I don't want to see you guys. I know you guys didn't love the fabric. I don't want to see any smiles on those faces.
I mean, honestly, this is the best outcome that could have happened.
Yeah. No offense, but I think it wouldn't have looked as good in my ads. But it's pajamas, right? So that's why. You know.
Pajamas for public usage.
Oh.
Anyway, let's get off here.
Yeah, and Capricious,
We really gotta-
yeah, I did see the 2 +2s, but with that 14 and then subtracting 9 from that, +4
Saving
wouldn't have. Yeah, there was no saving that roll. Hades should have let Allie roll with the success. Is what should have happened. There was no saving out of that. There was Yeah, too much. -9 killed it.
But then we would end up with ugly ass pajamas, so.
Would have been the worst.
So you won anyways.
Alright, we all really won in that one.
Yeah.
Really, it's the best outcome that
Hades
could
is,
happen.
Hades is absolutely going to get us all killed with her charming antics one day.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah. It's going to be funny, dead.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah, so
If you're really good, you end on a laugh.
you die with a smile on your face. So yeah, what's the team doing? Everybody, she took the roll back. Everyone's together. Nothing to find in the district. A little offended, but it's crack a few eggs. But you're moving on. What's the team doing?
Okay, so we want to get into Umbra's system. We know that this big meeting is happening, but Hades, is there any way that we could bug some of the district systems or some kind of recording? I just feel like this is a perfect way to distract us, send us on some wild goose chase. There is the potential that, sure, Umbra's behind this all, but doesn't it seem a bit convenient that Amira wants us as far away from her as possible?
Oh yeah, I mean, if I can get into I imagine that all of the districts have independent systems, and I would have to get into each of the systems, that are in each of the districts, but presumably I could do it.
What about the public conference room they're having their meeting at? It'd be good to have
eyes in there.
Wall. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, if it's being hosted by Umbra, I can almost guarantee, knowing what little and predictably I know about her, that there would be... Well, the place is going to be bugged. Let's not mince words. And if it's going to be bugged, it's likely going to be able to be controlled from her own system. So once I'm in there, I'll probably do it when I
Hey,
Okay.
there were bugs in our rooms. Is there any way to make those work for us and we can plant it on someone that's going to be in that meeting?
I appreciate about you, Rush. You're thrifty.
Maybe.
Gotta use what you got.
Maybe? Question mark?
Well, imagine,
Otherwise, we can always swing past Romeo's. I'm sure he would have some gizmos and gadgets and what have yous.
Yeah, with the bugs, I feel like if we're gonna... This is meta me. This is Rockette actually just
Ooh.
proposing this to...
Rockette
that
has
may-
joined us.
Hello.
Hey, where have you been? Yeah.
This is me proposing that Harrison does, but if we're gonna reverse engineer the bugs, would that be a Harrison thing? Because I don't know if that would be a Netrunner thing specifically.
Yeah, bugs, tech devices, absolutely, it'd be a tech, like little gadgets and things like that. Yeah, it could be a little a tech sort of device. But it also depends.
Where is
how it records.
where is the public conference room?
It's in the main headquarters. We'll say Amira just explains, so he gives you a general idea that there's conference rooms in the main sort of tower.
It's in Umbra's HQ.
Exactly, yeah. In that HQ, you've seen guard quarters, a sort of cafeteria sort of thing. There's conference rooms, and as you go up, other higher officer, quarters and things. And at the very top is her whole living quarters and office. So somewhere in there, she says, is the conference room where they're meeting tonight.
Well, if we can get in her system while they're meeting, we should be able to listen in, right?
Yeah, almost guaranteed her personal system will have access to that.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to explain that too, just to clarify with listening devices and bugs and stuff. Yeah, a tech would create gadgets and bugs and things like that. But typically, a lot of those, just like security cameras, will feed into a system. So you're right with that sort of assumption or thinking. But I wanted to clarify that if anyone was confused about bugs and systems and all that shit.
Now, my question
we'll be
is,
able
how
to
do we
hear-
get near an access point? Sure, she'll be in a meeting, but her guards won't be.
Yeah. That is a very good point. I mean, we're there to investigate. Could we not spin some story about potential risks in this meeting
In her personal office?
Hey, if we take a stroll around the HQ building, fire off a quiet scanner, maybe you could get a more detailed idea of where that access point is.
Yeah. I mean,
Maybe she's got a vulnerability physically somewhere.
I mean,
Probably not.
Yeah. I don't know. We're gonna have to just see it, you know. And as much as I hate to say it, like we're gonna have to get in kind of close.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Just once, I'd like some kind of mission where we're remote, really far away from getting shot at or tied up.
I think that was Cyberpunk
Or put
2020.
naked in a bathtub.
Yeah, that was Cyberpunk 2020, where you could access systems from the safety of your own home.
You used to be able to plug into the net from your own bedroom. And you tell the youth of that today, and they won't believe you.
You used to do it on your headset.
I do my work remotely all the time. The other way. Okay, so what do you remember of the office? How easy would it be for us to... Is there a way to sneak through the building to get there?
From what you saw, it looks like there is one main, hallway that goes up, or main stairwell. But what I'd like to do is, everybody give me a 1d10, and let me know if anybody rolls under their intelligence stat. This is a little memory check.
I
rolled under.
Nice.
Nope.
Yes.
Nope for me.
Okay, so just Rock or Hades.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, Hades, you're remembering. Everybody's remembering that you went up one main, stairwell to get all the way up to her office. And like I described, you saw guards' quarters, cafeteria, different offices, things along the way. But Hades remembers specifically that when you get to the top, it opens up into basically her level, which is just this hallway with one main door. It's very small up there, it gets more and more narrow as you get up to the top, but one main door that you entered into her office. But there was also another door at the end of the hallway that said emergency exit. So Hades is remembering there are, two different ways to get up there, at least, for whatever that's worth. But y'all did see, guards up there. There was Netrunners in there on the system, things like that going on. Who knows how it'll be when she's in a meeting, things like that. But that's the memory of what you saw and what was going on when you were there before Hades.
Well, since we didn't take the emergency exit before, it could be a fake door because that's what I would do. Or it could be an actual emergency exit. If we had a schematic, we could try and find where the exit lets out and go up that way. Or we could try and go the main way.
I mean, can we logic where the exit would be on the outside of the building?
I can't. Maybe you can.
Can we deduce that?
Yeah, some kind of schematics, maybe.
Yeah, give me a deduction.
You're gonna dump some luck into that. 21.
Ooh.
Is anybody else hearing a little bit of static? I keep getting a little bit of static. I just want to make sure if it's coming through the stream or just me. Is it in my head? I'm getting worried.
I'm hearing it too.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I'm here.
Not just me.
None of us are really here, Rob.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, no.
All of a sudden, everything starts fading away around me and, it's real weird.
No one else exists.
Needs to be a bit better
Jacob's
now.
ladder this.
Yeah, deduction here. It seems like, wow, Rush. Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone is kind of stumped by this. Even Bud, who's familiar with the Highwater Citadel and kind of, drift nations and things. But, it's an aircraft carrier. Not everything, not everyone is the same, every two or whatever. But Rush figures it out. He just kind of looks at basic deduction. Based on the shape of it, you find the emergency exit that actually leads outside of the main building. It runs along the edge of the main tower, and the in-out is on the outside, not internal, as an emergency exit should be.
Yeah, it's that one.
Yeah.
I take you, sir.
Okay.
You
Is it
beautiful
guarded?
motion sick man. Amazing.
Wow. So.
There's probably going to be
Rob,
less guards in
is
there.
it guarded?
Oh yeah.
Does it look guarded?
No guard on the outside. No.
Oh, sick. That's our entry point.
Let's go inside.
Well, yeah, at 9 or just before 9.
Yeah, a little before 9.
Wait. Do we want to? Did we
should
agree
go
that we
before
wanted to bug anything before then, or we agreed that Umbra would probably already have it, and if we got into her system, then we'd have eyes on everything.
That's what I figure, and we'd have to bug one of the district leaders. They're the only ones we can guarantee are going to be inside, right? And that would be difficult. I feel like planning a bug on any of the 4 district leaders or Umbra would be really hard.
It's one I can think of that wouldn't be hard.
You want to get
Or he might be
get
hard.
close to Diego? Hey,
Drink.
ew.
Is that
Hey
a-
now.
is that
Hey
a-
now, Rob.
Am I drink? Is that a drink?
Yeah, you drink now.
You have
You,
not.
you have to go sit in the naughty corner for 15 minutes.
How dare you?
I feel almost confident you would have that place bugged so thoroughly. Any place Umbra's going to have a meeting with leader people, I get it's going to
Yeah.
be so well bugged that it's going to be ridiculous, would be my guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our main obstacle at this point is going to be jimmying that door. It's a fire escape, so it should only open one way.
It should
Not the
And
way
it'll
we're
probably
trying to
be
use it.
rigged up to an alarm.
Oh yeah. But has anyone got security tech and
I have 1 point in it.
great?
Yeah, and I'll say just a little walk by, just a little glance and checking it out since Rush knew where it was. You can see it's an electronic security lock. So any type of check, electronic security, and it's a fair assumption. Like most emergency exits, it opens out as an emergency exit, and might
sets off an alarm.
might have an alarm. Yeah, it just depends how it's set up. And like Vampire Bite, shout out in chat. Okay, it's okay, Rob. I'm permanently in the naughty corner, and I know you are, and I'm trying to catch up.
Oh, actually, you have points in security tech,
Oh, nice.
You do?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
as it turns out. Look, I was just this moment.
What's your base?
Hades read a manual on their way here.
A little
What's your
did
base?
you know, my high school job was installing security doors. So I can break into them later.
Handy.
Perfect.
Yeah. So what's the team doing? You see the door there. It's late afternoon. If there's planning, talking, role play, any other things you wanted to do, you mentioned other districts or leaders, the conference room. I also heard you talk about probably be able to see it from Umbra's system. So I'm hearing lots of options. But what does the team want to do? You do have a handful of hours. Now, we'll say a few hours, like maybe 3 or 4 hours before 9. I can either streamline that, or if you guys want to play something out or talk or have a plan, just let me know what the team is doing.
So my thought was for me is that I would find somewhere to like overlook the headquarters, and so I can say when the leaders arrive, and just have a good overview of the whole building. And then also that's a double duty. If I'm there with my assault rifle and you guys have to start booking it out the building, I can like pick off any pursuers as they come out.
I think it would be worth having a bug that we can leave in Umbra's office.
Okay, that's a good idea, yeah.
Because once we
Really
leave
good idea.
her office, we're not going to have access, obviously, to her system. But we could have access to what she says in there.
Yeah.
True.
Do you want to get the tech or try and link one of the bugs to your agent so that you can plant it when you're in there?
Yeah, well, and I think I may know just the person who can provide one.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think
who's got the
I'm.
best conceal objects?
Well, I could do that too, but
I would imagine it would be Hades, but maybe it's. But that's just on pickpocketing.
I don't have any points in it. I've just been doing it just because.
She's like, I'm not
Oh
necessarily
yeah,
good
that's
at
right.
it. I'm just obsessed with it. Doesn't mean I'm good at it.
I
Yeah.
totally forgot. Totally
Hey, how do
forgot.
you get better? Practice.
It's true.
Kleptomania
True.
doesn't make you a good thief, apparently.
Not when you just walk out carrying something on your shoulder, apparently.
So I think that's a really good
Yeah,
idea.
I'm
So
good
you
to
can
go.
See the tech, see the tech, get a bug, eat dinner, and then kind of get ready. Does anyone
Yeah,
else need to do any more prep?
I think
I'm
that's
gonna have a nap.
nap.
Beauty sleep.
Yeah, you can do
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, first thing on the list that I heard, everybody wants to go hit up Harris and his tech shop.
Yeah.
And that's fine. Yeah, it's getting close to the late evening, and as you walk up, he's kind of shutting down shop. But you walk up, he's just starting to close up. Hey, what's up?
She's gonna walk in and just like throw open the door really violently. Just horrifically violently, just boom.
It kind of startles me. Oh shit! Oh, hey, okay. I guess I'm still open. What's up? What's up? What are you guys doing?
Oh, why hello. We have arrived because we need a bug. Not the crawly kind, but the listeny kind.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, do you have a system to program it to, or what are you trying to do, or what do you need a bug for? Fill me in.
Agent,
Oh, okay.
that's me. That's me on it right there. That's me.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah, I can set that up. I've got some in stock actually, right now. Yeah.
Wonderful.
You could just repurpose this one we pulled out of our room.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. What's
Yeah,
this?
fine.
Yeah, I could do that. Even easier. Yeah, you just want to hook me up with like 20 eddies. I can just point this to your agent. Don't even have to get a new device.
Yeah, Hades will just bump the money over. Boop.
Yeah, takes it. Yeah, 20 eddies, just deduct that out. And yeah, I mean, with a couple just simple switching and messing with it, I mean, literally 5 minutes later, he's like, yeah, right here, and he downloads a little app, connects to a device. I mean, you can actually link this to any listening device in the future, too, but I have it to this one. Here you go.
Perfect. Yes, thank
Fantastic.
you.
And then as she says that, she's just gonna like back away, like creepily,
Thank you so much. We will have dinner again soon.
and she's just gonna back out the door.
Okay.
Muffin.
Oh yes, and she will. That's good thinking. That's solid thinking. And then she'll like come back in.
Harrison, a muffin.
He takes it.
Be careful, it's stale. It's from yesterday morning.
Yeah, it's an old muffin.
I'll still take it. It's better than the kibble I was going to have tonight. Thanks.
Just put it in the microwave. It'll be fine.
It's still better than the kibble.
I think
Nice.
Ali's just gonna be like, do better, dude. Raise your standards, for Christ's sake.
Can I
Jesus.
scope
Yeah,
somewhere
he just
to
gives you a
overwatch
dirty
the
look.
building? Oh, sorry.
No, he just gives Allie a dirty look. He's, have you seen our city? Kind of hard to get ahead out here.
I mean, you can always forge your own way, right? God, I can't even see this. It's gonna make me sick.
Yeah, says the girl
walk
leaving her
out.
jobs with a gun. Yeah, I see. I get it. He
She's
locks
just
up.
salty because someone said she didn't like her earlier. She's not used to it.
He didn't like her.
No, Amira said she didn't like her.
Oh, that's fine. That's
Well-
fine. I just don't like Harris.
Yeah, I thought it was a thing with because of Rockette. Or because
Yeah, no, it's
Hades.
typically
He has a
about
thing for
that.
Hades, just like
Yeah,
when
yeah.
when Diego was flirting with her, you know.
What do you mean, Allie? Petty?
Yellow.
But yeah, he locks
What?
up, walks
Who would
off.
have thought?
You see him kind of giggle to himself, checking out the muffin, walks off. And you've got this little listening device now linked up to Hades' agent.
Okay. So, we've got bugs. I'm assuming, Bud, you'd have all sorts of ammo ready to go.
Yeah, I just want to scope out somewhere to overwatch the building so I can let you guys know when the leaders arrive.
Yeah. And then you'll come in and join us, right? You're not going to spend the whole time out there.
Hey, I'll be right out here overwatching the building. You call me in, I'll come running. Otherwise, I'll cover your retreat when you come out. If we keep a lower profile, less likely we are to get caught. And if we all get trapped, you want someone on the outside who could bust you out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Hades-
give me a perception while Hades. Sorry to cut you off, but yeah, give me a perception while you're checking out the area of options, to post up or whatever. And Hades, what were you gonna say?
No, she's pretty much gonna say stay safe, and then she's gonna pull out another one of her muffins, and she's gonna hand it to Bud. But like sticking out the top of it is one of the clips of smart ammo.
Oh, great. Lovely.
Nice. And Wookie Kevin chat suggested maybe it also has a cleavage blueberry on it.
Mm.
Remember you had cleavage blueberries in a previous session? I don't know.
The point is, you always forget about the cleavage blueberries, and then you find them later.
Gotta have snacks on a stakeout. So.
I think
Exactly.
the real point is that they were from the day before, yet somehow they're still there, which is very weird. She slept, woke up, they're still there. It's interesting.
Yeah.
Shakes and blueberries come out, right?
Blueberries, you
There
just
is
don't.
another +2 from Vampire Bites in chat, by the way. But yeah, Bud, what did you get for perception? I didn't see.
18.
Nice.
Nice. Perfect. Yeah, you actually have options. You have, we'll say, a big stack row of shipping containers that previously, when you were searching through, is used for storage. Has all kinds of items in it and stuff. Different ones are owned by different people, brands, traders, some owned by Umbra. But they're all stacked up here, these ones. You also have a row of shops, like, for instance, Harris's Tech Shop. There's also, like, a pawn shop, a little Ripper Dock sort of spot, things like that. They're all closed for the evening at night. You can get up on top of those. We'll also say on the side, this one, you still barely have view of the emergency exit, but still that third option is a radio tower. You can see it in the drawing there too. We'll say there's some type of radio tower Umbra has set up, used for communications and things like that. You could climb up there and get a good view too. So you have those three options.
I feel like the radio tower is nice and out the way. Yeah, and it feels cinematic to be up on the tower. And maybe I'll be able to go onto elf lines if I hook up to the the tower while I wait.
While Allie's busy,
No!
while Allie's busy, you're raiding her camp and.
I am not. I mean, I think I'm just hanging around to possibly sweet talk our way out of things. So, hell yeah, I'm gonna be on my agent on Elf Lines Online.
Raiding each other on Kingdom Clash while we wait for everything to happen.
You
Yeah.
bastard, Bud. You'll pay for this.
Yeah, I guess I'll grab something very basic to eat and just get up there nice and early. Smoking cigarettes and eating muffin. Waiting for some of the leaders might get there early. I don't know. I just want to make sure I'm there at least a good hour before at least.
Okay. Yeah, you can
Surely
do
you're
that.
gonna need more
And
snacks.
I'm on the radio. You can call to me if you need anything. You just want to shoot the shit.
Bud.
Yeah.
Hades is
yeah.
standing right next to you. You haven't left yet.
How did you get up here?
No, you haven't left yet.
Oh, okay.
Don't accidentally
Yeah.
eat a smart bullet. Those are I put the clip in the muffin.
Oh, Oh, yeah, I would have missed it otherwise. Thanks.
Okay.
So while
It's a
Oh.
magazine. But anyway,
Over.
clip something you put in your hair. Over.
while Bud is making that plan and telling everyone, hey, I'm gonna head up there a bit early, make sure I get an eye on it maybe an hour earlier. So what's the rest of the team doing, and what's their plan? I would just like to hear everyone's kind of collective and individual plan. Let's kind of set this all up, and then I can get you up to about closer to 9 p.m.
You're muted.
Well, apart from picking up some cool, her second change of clothes, I think Allie's just her plan is to stick pretty close to Hades, and if anything goes awry, try and bamboozle someone, try and sweet talk them, try and distract, but with Bud out on the outside, Allie's going to be a kind of somewhat hired muscle on the inside. That's my plan.
Yeah, I think Hades is pretty much just relaxing for the most part, which would consist of kicking back. She has her agent, she has the bug out, and she has it kind of in her hands, and she's making it go. Neat. Yeah, that's what she's doing.
And Rush?
Well, Rush is going to take an hour, smoke a cigar, and kind of contemplate what's about to happen. He's thinking about everything that can go wrong because he's a problem solver like that, so he's trying to think of all the issues ahead of time, like Batman. But yeah, other than that, he's just prepping himself mentally for what's about to happen.
Sure. Is he sharing these ideas with the team? Is he kind of giving his thoughts on, hey, these are the things that I think could go wrong? Would he do that?
Yeah, if it looks like they're open to hear it. Otherwise, they might just be tired of him being so negative all the time.
No, I love it.
So the team's there, and before you're heading out, everyone notices Rush is deep in thought.
Rush, do you mind if I take a puff on that?
Yeah. Go for it. It's a good one.
Yes.
Night City original.
Oh, wow. Really tastes like a time before the bomb dropped.
Yeah, it's a Maduro. It's good.
It's an expensive one, we'll say.
Yeah, I won't hog it, but you look deep in thought.
Yeah, I'm thinking. That door has no guards for a reason. They know that it's a weakness. They know that it's something that's not easily opened. It's got to have some sort of an alarm on it. We already talked about that for sure, but what about other security? Automated. We've run into it before. I wouldn't be surprised if there was something more. And I guess I'm just nervous about getting zapped by the floor again.
Yeah, well, that's a justifiable fear. Would it make you feel better if you got in touch with Nash? Give him an update on how we're doing and how we're tracking?
Yeah, you know what? I always do feel better after he hangs up on me. I'll just send him a message just so he can't hang up on me in a text. So
that's no fun.
So,
maybe you'd feel better if you hung up first.
I don't want to be rude.
Wanted to hear your voice, Nash.
I missed you. I can't live without you.
I think Hades is also gonna be like, well, she's still playing with the bug.
Gosh, well, there's that, and also, it could be that everyone knows what'll happen if they get found in Umbra's office. They'll get strung up.
Right. Now, we're talking in one of those places that we already swept for bugs, I'm assuming, right? Because we'd be smart enough to do that.
Yeah,
I think we're outside, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I would imagine
somewhere.
one of two things. Either you're posted up outside because you kind of scoped out the area and maybe you found like an area to post up where there's not a lot of people or something. Or you'd be back in your hotel room, one of the rooms that you already sweeped of bugs and found that one or whatever. But you tell me, where would you guys get together?
I imagine this happening like outside, like it's it's the sun's coming down, we're smoking. It's probably like in my mind, it's like overturned milk crates, and we're just like sitting outside shooting the shit.
Yeah,
I imagine maybe we even just got some food or something. We're just like
Just some like takeout.
Yeah, maybe you grabbed
Fish
something
tacos.
from one of the little carts or something, not a big restaurant or anything. And I picture maybe you're posted up by the tower, over by the radio tower. There's not shops, there's not a lot of people. You're just kind of over on the edge of the carrier, overlooking the ocean. There's some random junk, like you said, some crates and things, old milk crates and ransacked boxes and just shit piled up over there in the corner. You guys are posted up over there by yourselves, where there's not a lot of people. I like that.
I'm not just worried about this one door. Of course, there's going to be other security measures going on in there, and there may be security personnel. So what do we do if we get seen or caught?
Lie, cheat, steal, shoot.
The usual, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we're going to have to talk our way out of it somehow. Umbra isn't likely to take too kindly to it. She's more likely to have us killed.
No,
Just
but we
saying.
are hired to investigate, and most of the main suspects are in that building. We can just say that we're trying to get the drop on them, or I don't know, throw one of them under the bus. We heard rumors that they were planning something.
Tell her that somebody working for her is the main suspect. Except we don't have a name. But we believe
No.
that somebody that's working for her is a suspect. And we
Sure.
we couldn't alert her because then they would.
That would give the game up.
Yeah,
Yeah. That sounds plausible. I'll buy it.
we can hope.
Yeah.
All right.
Does that make you feel better?
All of our plans have gone wrong in the past, so I'm just not sure exactly how this one's going to go wrong. You know what I mean?
So why even
No
wait
plan
for it?
survives contact with the enemy.
Hades, can you, I think she's gonna like whisper in Hades' ear. Can you put your agent on and just like put it full volume? I think we just need to like boogie this one out.
Hayes is going to turn on something real funky.
Yeah. Just
I
like,
will use
all
my
right.
Current.
I will use my 13 harmonica roll to add to that.
Yay!
Yeah, give
Yeah,
me,
I think Ali's.
give me your harmonica. What's Ali doing?
I rolled it already. I rolled a 9 for a total of 13.
Nothing says funk
Wonderful.
like harmonica.
Bud is getting better.
Yeah.
Bud's
Yeah,
getting
he's
better
definitely
at the
getting
harmonica.
better.
At the harmonica.
I think Ali's just gonna like stand up and be like, "That's it," pointing at Rush. You don't get to think anymore. You've done your allotted worrying for the day. Time to get out of your head. We're dancing right now.
All right.
Yeah. And I think Ali's gonna try and convince everyone to have a little boogie woogie woogie, except Bud, who is busy laying down the
Happens to
tune.
Yeah, give me dancing.
Yeah.
Just for the hell of it. Let's see.
Gotta loosen up before
Yeah.
Yeah.
moment.
That's a 16 dance. Not my best.
Well, for
Not my
me,
best.
Nice, but you're doing the
this
best.
is my best.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ali is leading it up. You can tell she's cutting up the rug. Bud's really laying into the harmonica and doing a great job. That was a great roll compared to previous attempts at the harmonica. Bud's actually nailing it and playing along with the song Hades is playing. And everyone's dancing, relieving a little bit of stress. We'll say, Rush, you're able to kind of shake off the initial jitters of something could go wrong.
Yeah. I just imagine they're twirling. It's like the fun dance you do with your mates where you're not actually trying to like dance or impress. You're literally just trying to cut loose and have fun.
Yeah.
You know, pull someone into like a terrible dip and like do all those kind of twirls and stuff like that, and just like hooting and hollering.
Yeah,
That
That's
does
the
make
idea.
me I feel better about Nash not responding to my text message as well. So, all right.
Hades is gonna take Rush's agent.
Take the phone.
He's probably just in a meeting, something like that.
Maybe he's having dinner with his wife.
Before Rush can
No.
take it back, Hades takes a selfie, going nah, and like sends it to Nash. And Rush's agent.
yeah, and it's getting it's getting close to about 8 o'clock. I know Bud mentioned about an hour out wanting to post up and stuff, so it's getting about that time. You all have danced, harmonica'd your way through a little bit of time, and now it's about 8 p.m. So is everybody?
Well, I'll climb the tower that we're next to. Do I have? Oh, I have fancy eyes now, but I'm pretty sure I do have a pair of binoculars. I do have a pair.
Legolas,
of
what do you see with your fancy eyes?
Yeah, and what's the rest
What
of
do
the?
your cyber eyes see?
Yeah, as
Actually,
Bud's
I
hitting
have-
the tower. What's the rest of the team doing? What did you say, Rush?
I have teleoptics and micro optics that I picked up too. Again, sacrificing humanity. Because those, all of the things that I got.
He's a full robot, man.
Right. So, I mean, like, I don't know if there's anything I can do with those to set up, but I should be able to at least see Bud.
Yeah. Yeah, Bud's making his way up there and posting up. What's the rest of the team
So I'm
doing?
looking. Oh, sorry.
I guess
Uh,
heading toward the door.
Yeah, wait
Well, it's
until
an hour
Bud gets
early.
into. Yeah, wait until Bud gets into position. Get the okay from him that he's in place. Got his sights good. Maybe have one more fish taco.
Yeah, and we'll say
And
while
then yeah.
while Bud's posted up and you're kind of waiting for the green light or whatever. Bud, give me a perception check.
Yeah, I want to be sweeping the various districts as well. See if I can kind of spot their entourages on the move.
Yep.
Skills. Perception. 22. God, I love being a solo.
Wow, nice.
That
Yeah,
was a 9 roll, and I got 5 from threat detection as well. So
yeah.
Very
You're
nice.
able to. You see all of them. Actually, it's getting close to 9, and no one is late. You can see Diego coming from South Am. You see Xander, Amira. Everybody's making their way. You even see Boris coming. Boris seems to have the biggest entourage with him, obviously trying to look important and stuff. Amira seems to have a few guards or people with her. Diego has a couple people. Same with Xander. Xander's a couple guys with him. You see he's got like rifles, blades, holding stuff, bulky, like he's so bulked out with weapons and stuff, just as you would expect. But you see all of them kind of making their way to the main tower, like heading towards the meeting.
So I'll report on that. The UN is almost in session. We got international flights from all quarters converging.
Tenfold.
Yes. I see yet again we did not agree on a specific code word.
Yeah.
That old chestnut.
Well, I'm just saying, strap in. Okay. It's nearly go time.
Yeah. All right. We should get a hustle on.
Yeah, and right then, Rush, you get a message back on your agent in from Nash, and it just says, "Sorry for delays. Dealing with council right now. Is everything going okay?"
I'll respond. On a mission, let you know how it goes. And
Do you
I'll
type
set,
in the on a mission? Ellipses ... on a mission.
and then I'll set my agent to silent just in case.
Same.
Good thinking.
Set to silent.
Yeah, you
Set
s-
to
Mine
silent.
always
Sending
is.
You don't know if there's bugs inside of Umbra's place that she uses too. Gotta be quiet.
But yeah, Bud, you see the rest of the district leaders and their little mini entourages kind of enter the main tower hub or whatever, the headquarters, and they enter the building.
How many armed people total?
It looks like Amira has 2 people, Diego has 2, Xander has 2, and Boris has about 5 guys with him.
Leaders are coming in, each of them got their bodyguards. Boris obviously brought a couple of extra muscle.
Oh,
So,
sure.
I make it just before 9. If you guys want to
Move.
get up at a fire escape, I think the coast is clear, so.
All right.
I'm ready if you are.
Let's do this.
Let's do this.
God, don't set off the alarm.
Yeah, so you make your way
maybe.
over, I imagine, over to the emergency door. You're there. Not a lot of people on this side of the building. And yeah, you're standing in front of this electronic security lock.
My time to shine.
Don't fail me now. Security tech. 20. Oh wait,
Nice.
hang on. Oh no, why I took the modifiers off? Well,
Oh, you had
17,
luck running?
because
We have plus
Oh.
2s, so
Yeah.
it's actually
Use
17.
one of the plus 2s.
Well, you even if I take away that 3, you're still at 17. If you use a plus 2, it puts you over anyways. And I know you got a few of them now. But
There are a bunch.
yeah, but even that without the modifiers, yeah, you're able to get that lock undone. It wasn't like it was amazing, just normal electronic security lock, emergency door. So you've unlocked it. You hear it go.
Yes.
All right. First thing down. Let's get inside, shall we?
Here we go.
Yeah, give me. Yeah,
Look
Hades.
for panels, look for everything.
Yeah, Hades.
Yeah.
Give me a 1d10 and let me know if it's under your luck stat. We're gonna see if the door alarm goes off like emergency doors have. You know, when they're open, they go wah, 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 and when you close, they go off. That sort of thing. Just a little luck. Just see if you're lucky enough to run into a door like that. What's your luck stat?
5.
Yeah, the second you open the door, you just hear wah, 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 and it's just kind of like echoing up the stairwell.
And she'll just close it again.
Yeah, you open it, you just close it, the alarm stops.
God damn it, I thought you deactivated that.
She's gonna turn around.
So slight problem.
Yeah.
It's beeping.
all
Can
right,
you
but
not
it's
disconnect that?
bound to be
did-
a switch on the door that's doing it because it stopped.
Disconnect. I made it to where it will open. It's not locked anymore. Let's not act as if that's nothing.
Look, if you can't turn off the alarm and it turns off when the door closes, just get yourselves in there, close it behind you.
Yeah.
Ooh. So Hades is gonna just like. This is just what she's doing. Sorry, everyone. She's gonna open the door, and then she's just gonna go and go inside, and then close the door behind her.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do
Okay.
that. You get it open. You hear wah, 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 wah. You just tuck in and close it. The alarm goes out. You're in this stairwell. There's emergency lights going all the way up. You can see where the stairs go up, and they're metal grate stairs that you can like see through, and you can see all the way up to the top and that top door. And like, no one's in the stairwell. No one's there. No one comes out. You were quick. It appears no one heard it or is there at least at the moment.
When she opened it,
Please
did I see
anyway.
the switch that's causing it to go off?
Yeah, give me a perception, and you get a +2 because you specifically were looking for that, and that is how those emergency doors work.
Because I'm thinking I've got duct tape. I can block whatever the sensor is.
That's at a 30.
Well, it would be Rush. Rush is the
No.
one that was looking for it.
Whoops.
He mentioned.
But I-
it.
Sorry, it's the first one. It took a second to come through.
18.
Cool. Yeah.
18. Nice.
Yep. Yeah, you noticed it when Hades went quick. You know, you were mentioning it's probably a switch that when Hades, while you're trying to explain what you think it might be, Hades just goes in and out and closes it. But
Yeah.
during that commotion, you notice like right on the inside of the hinge, the typical pressure point sort of trigger.
Does it look like something I'd be able to get to from the outside to be able to put some tape over it to keep the switch down?
Yeah, we'll say it'll take just a pick lock. You know, a good old nothing digital. We'll use a pick lock
Okay.
in order for you to like slide something in that would cover that thing from popping out the trigger when the door opens. Something like that. We'll say that works.
I'm going to use the rest of my luck on this too.
Okay.
23.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, somehow you've blocked the alarms on doors on other ships with a roll like that. It's amazing. Yeah, you slide in a
Hey,
card
I'm a
and you get it.
fixer. I got to find my merch somewhere, you know?
Yeah, you got it.
Ah, the B95 security door.
Yeah, I've seen one of these before.
Manufactured in 2000. No, he like knows all the details of this. Serial number.
And no
So
one
I take a
outside
little bit of my
noticed.
duct
Dawn's- Yeah.
What did you say, Russ?
Sorry.
I think Ali's still outside because
Oh yeah, everyone
the
is
door was shut
outside
in
right
her
now.
face.
Yeah. Everyone. Allie and Rush are outside. Hades just slipped in, but Rush, how are you
Nipped
doing
in,
it?
yeah.
Yeah, so I'm taking a little strip of duct tape to slick down over that switch, and make sure it stays down, so that we can open the door freely without the switch. Because I'm guessing it's like one of those refrigerator door switches for the
Exactly.
lights.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very basic. Old school. But yeah, good call.
Yeah.
Yeah, you card it, hold it, get it open. Then, like you said, you put some tape on there to kind of make it a permanent hold. Good thinking. Yeah. And that's all part of that
Okay.
great pick lock roll. I'll give you all of that with that. That's awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah, and you get it open. Hades is standing there. Allie and Rush open the door.
Fantastic. Okay, I don't see anyone out here. We should move now, move quick.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Everyone's
Bud, you
on the
give us the
meeting.
yell. Yeah.
Yeah, don't think anyone heard the beeping. I think everyone's just watching the conference room right now. So get in, do your thing, keep me updated. I'll let you know if anything happens out here.
Keep watch
Thanks.
for access points. All right, Lady DeVille.
I'm trying.
Yeah, if you want to
Alright.
give me your interface roll, go for it. Now that you're inside the building. Yeah.
Hit.
From just inside the door.
The static's back.
Yeah, I hear it.
And it's gone.
I do not hear the static.
It mixes in with the wave sounds of Syrinscape, so it just works. It's that cyberpunk ocean water digital thing going on. Yeah, no, that's a great roll. That's good enough at least to see that there is a system in here. What's interesting to you is in this building, a roll like that isn't going to get exactly specific, but in this entire building and tower, you're only detecting one system, and it's coming from the top floor somewhere. You probably assume, like earlier when you did that memory check, probably that system you saw the Netrunners in Umbra's office when they were all lined up.
Well, there's only one, and it's where we thought it would be, so gonna have to get a little bit closer.
Okay, well,
Right.
we're with you every step of the way.
Okay.
And she's just gonna start heading up the stairs.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, everybody makes your way up the stairs, going level to level. It's not crowded. No one is using these emergency exits or this emergency stairwell. Easily all the way up. Don't even need a stealth roll. You make it all the way to the top. You're facing this door. Hades can assume it's the door that she saw at the end of that top hallway, to the side of Umbra's main office or whatever.
Can I get a look at it to see if it's going to set off any alarms?
Yeah, without even a perception, you can tell it's not like the external door. It's not an alarmed emergency door.
Okay.
Is there any way Hades can stick an ear up to it or
Absolutely,
try?
yeah. Give me a perception. Do you have any
Yeah.
audio suite or cyber ears? I probably ask often and I always forget, but I'm sorry.
Only eyeballs.
Okay, yeah, give me a perception.
17.
Nice. Yeah, you put your ear to the door, and you can hear. We'll say you can hear the faint sound of muffled music, and you can hear like a tapping. Like a tapping noise, and faint muffled music. Maybe even the occasional humming.
It's jamming out really poorly in there. All right, well,
Someone's inside.
I mean, I hear some music, I hear some tapping. It's not on beat.
Right.
All right.
But we need to get in there, right?
Okay. Well, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay.
And she's gonna push the door open and just like slide out. Just like sideways slide out. Swoop.
Yeah, you basically. So you want to push the door open and slide out into the hallway.
Yes.
Closing it behind you or pushing all the way open? What's the rest of the team doing when Hades opens this door?
It doesn't close. Hades doesn't close it behind her, but she doesn't push it all the way open either. She's gonna let Rush and Alex do whatever it is they please, but she's just gonna push it open a bit and just scoop.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and slip through too, as stealthily as I can.
I'll hold the door to make sure that they can slip in as silently as possible, and then I'll follow.
Okay, everybody give me a stealth as you open this door. Nice, Rush.
Very nice.
Like I said, I'm used to obtaining merch.
So
A
sneaky.
gentleman, as always.
A gentleman
He's
is
lying. It's when
Holding
he
the
comes home
door.
late and he doesn't want to wake his wife.
Well, I mean, it's
that's-
useful for that too.
Just a 16. That is a gentleman thing to do. You come in late,
This is
don't
like a
dare wake
kitchen-
me up.
Okay,
She's
For-
at the kitchen table, just like,
so we've got 14, 25, and 16, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, when Hades pops the door and slides in, Allie slides, Rush kind of posts in the door. Allie and Rush are just silent, sneaky, very smooth. Hades was very smooth and stealthy with it, but just not as much. Maybe leading in, she kind of knocks the door a little bit. But when you come in, you're basically looking from a side point of view, that hallway that you once came up the main stairwell to. You can see Umbra's door to your right to her main office. You know, picture when you went up the main stairwell, this mini hallway that just dead ends and then ends at that emergency door with Umbra's door right in front of you. Now you're coming out that emergency door. So when you step out in the hallway, you see her door, the stairway going down. There's also a chair leaned up against the wall right next to Umbra's door. And you can see a security guard there, and he has his agent, and it looks like he has some earbuds in. He's just tapping his foot and humming. And the second you come in, he goes, "Oh shit!" He kind of stumbles in his chair and kind of like gets up, and he just looks shocked. And that's where we'll end this session.
Can he have hot coffee that he like spills on his jaw?
I'll give it some hot cocoa. Well, I'll give it some hot cocoa.
Yeah. Like
Not a coffee
not
guy.
scolding. It's just annoying that he's. It's not that the coffee has burnt him. Is that he is annoyed that he has spilled his cocoa and now he has no cocoa to drink.
Exactly. There you go.
That's the injury I'm
That's-
going for. The pride.
that's the freeze frame, though. That his
Exactly.
coffee is-
And the coffee's like,
It's in midair.
yeah.
You
We
guys
get
are all like
Zack
pulling
Snyder
guns.
up. Yeah. We get Zack Snyder up in this. The coffee's floating
pan-
through the air.
Pan over to like Allie and Rush in the doorwell, like half in the dark. You can barely see them, but Hades clear as day, like completely startled as well. Just eye contact with the security guard.
Not enough
Yeah.
people pull an ET and just, start screaming. Act as
be
if he's
funny.
startled us.
So that was awesome.
You here?
Yeah, we'll stop the session right there. Next Thursday, we'll continue on right when the door opens and this encounter happens. Everybody in chat, make sure you join us next Thursday, same place, same time. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and follow Syrinscape here on Twitch and over on YouTube as well. Also, make sure you take the time to look up all of us, myself as well as all of my players here on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, anywhere social media is. Give them a follow, give us a subscribe, share, all that good stuff. We would love the support. All right, that being said, we'll see everybody next Thursday. Take care.
Bye.
Ultimate.